the netters. It's where we get the word nature from. Here we have a direct connection to the cosmos and to everything in our universe right when we go into nature. To enter the universe, all we had to do is enter a forest wilderness.
Trees are the foundation of forests. Forest is much more than what you see.
Forests are built on relationships, which form networks, like these beautiful river networks. Forests are just like human families. Deforestation like this around the world causes more greenhouse gas emissions than all of the trains, planes, and automobiles combined. Forest networks are organized in the same way as our own neural networks and our social networks. The most ancient of these networks is this below-ground fungal network, or mushroom network. All trees in all forests all over the world depend on these mycorrhizas for their very survival. They can't live without them. And the way it works is that a seed falls on the forest floor, it germinates, it sends a root down into the soil, and it starts sending out chemical signals to the fungi to grow towards the root. And the fungus communicates back with its own signals. And so by this communication, they grow together into this magical symbiosis. They're both benefiting in this cooperation. As the fungus grows through the soil, it starts linking plant and plant and tree together until the whole forest is linked together. A single tree can be literally linked up to hundreds of other trees, as far as the eye can see. And as you're walking through the forest, what you see, the trees, the roots, the mushrooms, are just the tip of the iceberg. Under a single footstep, there are 300 miles of fungal cells stacked end on end, moving stuff around. All networks are made of nodes and links. In forests, those nodes would be trees and the links fungi. It's kind of like in your Facebook network, where nodes would be friends and links would be your friendships. That some of those nodes or friends are busier than others. And these nodes in forests, we call them hubs. They're the big trees in the forest with roots going everywhere. Systems organize around these big old trees. And they fix the carbon in their leaves and they send it down through their massive trunks and into the networks all around them that are linked up to all the other trees and seedlings, the young ones. And they start sending that carbon everywhere. Now, the way these forests are organized makes them both resilient and vulnerable. They're resilient because there's many mother trees, and there's many fungal species linking them together. That network is really hard to break. It's pretty darn tough. But of course, we humans have figured out how to do that. And what we do is we take out the mother trees. And maybe taking one out won't make much difference, but when you take more and more and more and clear cut more and more and more, that it can cause the system to collapse and fall down. Our choices we make can lead us towards global health or global sickness. We do have choices. To love the forest, you have to go spend time in it. Go be in the forest, connect with it. Forests are worth saving because you're worth saving. And I believe that together we're all wired for healing.